There was a time when LeafyIsHere sat on YouTube's throne like a king. Millions of people refreshed their sub boxes religiously the second he uploaded. His memes bled into every corner of the internet. His voice lines got spammed in every comment section, and for a solid year it felt like the guy could do no wrong. Fast forward to 2025 and you literally cannot find him anywhere. Not on YouTube, not on Twitch, not on Twitter, not even on the sketchiest corners of the web. He's been wiped off every major platform, and the same internet that once worshipped him now barely remembers his name. But honestly, when you go back and watch the old clips, you can see the collapse coming from a mile away. The other night, I'm just chilling with my boy, smoking, scrolling through old videos, talking about the most legendary moments in YouTube history, and we start arguing about the single greatest video ever made. I told him there's no debate, pulled up the one clip that still hits harder than anything else on the platform. iDub is his content cop on Leafy. 20 minutes of pure annihilation that ended a career. Because here's the truth. The same content that shot Leafy to almost 5 million subscribers was rotten to the core. Dude built an empire out of straight-up bullying. He'd scroll through NewTubers, find the smallest, most awkward, most vulnerable creators, sometimes literal kids, sometimes people clearly on the autism spectrum or struggling with mental illness, and just unload on them for 10 straight minutes. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Oh, you're not? I'm sorry. He didn't have a single boundary he wouldn't cross if it meant another million views. And the internet rewarded him for it until one day it didn't. Since the big crash, he's tried to stage comeback after comeback, and almost every single one has ended in spectacular disaster. What's good, Rebels? It's your boy, Internet Rebel. I drop weekly deep dive documentaries on this channel, and today we're going all the way in on every single failed LeafyIsHere comeback attempt, exactly how he rose to the top in the first place, why literally nobody was surprised when he lost everything, and whether there's even the tiniest chance he'll ever hold a real audience again. If you rock with these long-form stories, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, and let's get into it. Calvin Lee Vale, better known as LeafyIsHere, uploaded his very first video on October 7th, 2011 at just 16 years old. Even back then, the dude was a hustler. He was running a pay-to-win Minecraft server called ParaPvP and straight up used his brand new channel to advertise it. Most of the early uploads are just him griefing people on the server or doing basic Let's Plays. Views were tragic, like single digits, until one random day a Minecraft channel with 20k subs liked one of his videos and boom, his first 50 subscribers rolled in overnight. From there he grew slow but steady. Hit the partner program at 700 subs, ended 2012 with 10,000, and most importantly, all those YouTube views translated into kids and their parents' wallets, flooding his server, buying ranks, buying kits, buying overpowered swords. By the time he shut the server down, he'd cleared well over $100,000. But the nonstop drama, beef with other server owners, constant DDoS attacks, and death threats in Skype wore him out. So late 2013, he said, screw it, closed ParaPvP, and went full-time YouTube with roughly 17k subs already in the bag. All the server drama he'd been ranting about on camera actually planted the seed for what came next. He started moving away from straight gaming and into commentary. First just telling stories from his life, then by 2015 he dropped gaming completely and pivoted to straight roasting random internet creators. And holy hell did the algorithm love it. August 2015 he's sitting at 100k subs, exactly 1 year later he's pushing 5 million. Fastest growing channel on the entire site for a minute. But again, the fuel for that rocket was pure toxicity. His daily routine was simple. Open YouTube, sort by uploaded today, filter for under 1,000 views, find the cringiest kid possible, record himself laughing at every stutter, every bad haircut, every awkward pause for 10 minutes, slap random CS:GO footage behind it, upload, profit. Didn't matter if the target was 9 years old playing Minecraft or a grown man with autism trying to spread positivity, Leafy mocked the voice, the face, the clothes, everything. And his audience ate it up with a spoon, begging for more. Some of the worst examples still live in infamy. There was Mr. Black Darkness 666, a small emo goth creator who posted a video venting about his depressing life situation. Leafy turned it into a full video titled "The Saddest Man on YouTube," laughing at the guy's living conditions, his long dyed hair, his makeup, everything. The poor dude saw the sudden flood of hate, had a complete meltdown on camera, and instead of Leafy feeling any kind of remorse, he dropped follow-up videos milking the breakdown for even more content. It got so absurd, the guy filmed himself doing a fake satanic ritual to curse Leafy, ended up on Drama Alert, and somehow Leafy still came out looking like the hero to his fan base. Then came Tommy NC 2010, autistic dude whose entire channel was just him doing random acts of kindness, helping strangers, then vlogging about it while wearing a fedora. Leafy found a clip of him picking up spilled groceries for an old lady in a Walmart parking lot and turned it into prime bullying material. Millions of views later, Tommy's crying on camera saying people are sending death threats to him and his family. All he ever wanted to do was inspire people. Even a chunk of Leafy's own fans thought that one crossed the line, forced him to drop an apology video where he basically just shrugged and said, "I didn't know he was autistic." Bro, that was never the point. Unleashing millions of rabid teens on a tiny creator is the problem, autistic or not. That Tommy situation was the first real warning shot, but the kill shot came September 12, 2016 when iDubbbz uploaded The Content Cop. Ian spent 20 minutes roasting Leafy's infamous weak chin, called out every hypocritical "I'm not talking about the kid today" disclaimer right after zooming in on a child's face, exposed how Leafy threw his best friend Keemstar straight under the bus the second it became trendy, and just surgically dismantled the guy for 20 straight minutes. Video hit 14 million views in months and completely flipped the narrative. Overnight, Leafy went from untouchable edgelord to the biggest coward on the platform. Right around the same time, YouTube finally started enforcing their harassment and cyberbullying rules for real. Tons of Leafy's old videos got age-restricted or straight-up deleted. The writing was on the wall, so December 2017 he just ghosted the internet completely. Everyone assumed he retired for good. Fast forward to March 2020. iDubbbz drops that disastrous video defending his girlfriend's new OnlyFans and catches insane backlash. Leafy smells weakness, uploads a 30-second clip absolutely torching Ian and Ethan Klein, racks up hundreds of thousands of views in hours, and just like that, he's back in the game. This time he swears he's grown, says he's only going after big creators now, no more punching down. For a couple months, it actually looks like the comeback might work, until he picks the absolute worst possible fight. He starts pumping out 10 videos in a row on Pokimane, some of it semi-reasonable, calling her out for copyright-striking critics, most of it pure garbage, claiming she has a secret boyfriend and her fans are pathetic simps. 1 month later, August 21st, 2020, YouTube permanently terminates his 5 million subscriber channel with 0 strikes, 0 warnings, just gone. A lot of people instantly blamed Pokimane. She tweeted she had nothing to do with it, and honestly, she was probably telling the truth. YouTube had been itching to ban him since 2016. He disappeared before they could pull the trigger, came back swinging, and finally gave them the perfect excuse. He jumps to Twitch next, banned for hateful conduct in 2 weeks. Tries backup YouTube channels, deleted instantly. Twitter account, suspended. By the end of 2020, the guy is banned from literally every mainstream platform. Word from people who still talk to him is the bans destroyed him. Fell deep into alcohol and hard drugs, talking to friends while visibly tweaked out of his mind. Still, he keeps trying. He hops on tiny platforms like Storyfire, gets bored and leaves. Tries to sneak back onto YouTube with fake, "This channel is owned by a corporation, I'm just hired talent" channels. YouTube sees through it and nukes them in days. The only place he lasts longer than a week is Rumble in 2023. Actually builds 40K followers. Until he starts dropping anti-LGBT slurs, calling himself a quota of transgenders, defending EDP 445, and gets banned again 6 months in. His most recent comeback was earlier this year when one of his old Twitter accounts randomly got unbanned. First tweet back? The hard RN word. Banned again in hours. The very last sign of life anyone has seen was an Instagram story in January, claiming he got some girl pregnant. And since then, total radio silence. No posts, no streams, no nothing. LeafyIsHere had the single easiest job on planet Earth. Turn on mic, talk trash for 10 minutes, play any random game in the background, upload, collect life-changing money. Somehow, some way, he still managed to fumble it completely. Not once, not twice, but every single time he got another shot. He could have evolved at any point, evolved past the bullying, turned the commentary talent into something actually sustainable, but he refused. stayed toxic to the end, and now every major platform on Earth has permanently slammed the door in his face. So will he try again? Of course he will. He always does. Will he actually succeed and stay online for more than a couple months? With this track record, hell no. Even Kick would probably ban him in a week. The internet moved on years ago, and LeafyIsHere is nothing more than a cautionary tale now.